All right, welcome. Yeah, and Jumadi, Memenida, Anopa, Danida, Yunara, Yadi Jumadi Sunko, Yadi Ebro, Ghana, Anna Yatnasi, Na Unimse, Oman Nkosuo Yeminu Mienu, Asedienti, Anene, Anope, Yabe discuss about the country called Ghana, Na Yakre Emunsamua, a DN na Watchi Munina, a na newspapers, Eba, and Memenida, and also Yahimun Sembakwana Munua, a see enti. Now what you this week in review some back one na a dear trench or my Ghana mono ya be recap near kai wadwene na ahwe the see any kwan Ghana be fa so a ye betumi afire ntomapa efra eno akire ye be try say newspapers na band den so no ye be ekenkan mu nsem back one na mienu e de amaw na fe ye wia ne ne empanimfo asinkonya na fe ye din komo. Now what you will send back one you pay no imu baako ana ebe pam pomasibre na yedidi hu nkomo na yabusa Ghana for say na ma te sen wo ma Ghana as a country ana yebedi hu nkomo nti prempren tweben o television set na onimi ntu anamon na yemfa dwumadi afre no Oman Nkosuo ayeminu mienu asede no jemfa embra usom na misumi somu a ana Oman no ebeyeye se wadwen ye se udi usomu a enye ya mepacho ebeye isanse asem biara wo beka message bia be sende se me bia homatrofo no so tum na onya opportunity na ofre a wasem bia beka bia edimu as a Ghanaian nti da bia ya nya wadwen se wo kan wasem a wasem ndu bedwam wo kwa asem na ayasem a ebema Oman na abo a de ebeka kire wo ne se ba bia wo bia ba befa wo ye bechew nti eno kire wo se ade a ehu ene wasem a kan bia no ebum na ade asempa ede bebre Oman Ghana ana emfamba Oman Ghana ye frame CO slide do don frame CO ana me djumadi me de ebrewo metie dwedi hu krato me ba na fe yemfa kuwakata emfa nhyase give you this week in review and somewhere dear twentwi Oman Ghana mo no ye de bebro be basisia. Welcome back. This is Oman Nkosuo on Home-Based Television Network, anchored by me, Seals Live. Let's look at what the people say this very morning. The Ababator Jamansu daily graphic and now pay the front page. You say graphic business, tertiary business sense, KNUST, UEW, UCC in epic final today. And of the highest number of lawyers call to the bar into a dra and one friend and Nkosuo bebree some lawyer for Oman Ghana. Now this is the highest ever since 1958. Ghana started say therefore atite a lawyer for. Now 1,097 individuals have been enrolled in as new lawyers, the highest number at a go since the country started training legal practitioners in 1958. With the first enrollment occurring in 1963 with 9 lawyers into 1963, and our first lawyers you turn Babonten no me nipa 9. All right, now at the 60th call to the bar ceremony yesterday, some notable personalities were part of the 1,097 new lawyers, were Minister of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration Shirley Ayoko Bochi. Iti say mameno wabeye lawyer ni mapa ewo Oman Ghana iti prim. That is the conversation aba etienra na uhwa amafo status ni ade ankofo mu ni mo bebree abawura mu eno no na nipa ba konso a ono so ebeka ho ya Director General of National Lotteries Authority NLE Samuel Awuku, and so they're calling it to the bar TCC or also a lawyer ni mapa. 2 persons with disability, one visually impaired and the other hearing impaired, were also part of the newly qualified lawyers. Inti a lawyer for me, you don't know. Bako wa on take as I said, so you mumuno or you mum inti obey lawyer ni ana de ni back in any year so ni friendly and so can one more be a lawyer for no into the dignitaries who grace the okay yes Vincent Sofua and so lawyer yes honorable ono so be lawyer it is sana sise dwumadie no at the dignitaries who grace the historic occasion included President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, the Chief Justice Gertrude Saki Tokunu, the Attorney General Godfrey Yeboah-Dame, the President of Ghana Bar Association Yao Achampon Boafo, and the Director of Legal Education and the Ghana School of Law Brema Nana Yao Kodie Opon nti prim the Ghana pepeswa yabidru enono the highest number na say bi na be kaya esi ankofo kwade efeli wo mo kofo kwade efeli na dan ntokwa na ye problem no afuwe de am say mante sasem na asisi o ma dos pan na graphic da bia me de ba me kai wo say ye wo history way back as to what transpired in some years back. Iti and also yada me kai back me de bro Friday October 18 1957 a dia de si organa dia na graphic etro and no edenim ha was a representative of Territorial Council and the interim working committee of the proposed Trans-Volta Togoland House of Chiefs met here today for joint talks on the future of chieftaincy and the headline Anana Edaho Ebano October 18 1957 and as a meeting a course Nafi Uba Wednesday October 23rd 1957 graphic trust cabinet is to discuss Ochehene Omusahin seminar basically Edaho and the Prime Minister Dr. Kwame Nkrumah yesterday gave the undertaking that he will consider with his cabinet as soon as possible the government's withdrawal of recognition from the Ochehene Osajefo Ofori Atta II. Now, Dr. Nkrumah gave this undertaking after a 10-man delegation representing the Ochehene and the Akim Ebuakwa State Council had held a 30-minute discussion with him at the government house, Usu, Accra. The delegation appealed to the president to reconsider the government decision on the Ochehene. Discussions were cordial. Now, the joint statement issued after the meeting said the discussions were conducted in a cordial spirit. Dr. Nkrumah met delegation after a normal cabinet meet which lasted for about 2.5 hours. Mr. G.K. Ochre, State Secretary of Akim Ebuakwa, told me in an exclusive interview after the meeting that the council was expecting a reply from the Prime Minister within the week. The Ebuakwa State Council is now in session at Kibi. He said that the 84 chiefs present at the meeting will wait for Dr. Nkrumah reply before bringing their meeting to an end. The delegation left Accra to report to the council at 2:45 p.m. Bafo Duachi Ochehenes linguist and Mr. G.K. Ochre, State Secretary, said in a joint statement after the meeting. So that is what transpired way back in the 60s. And no asemwa about daily graphic. The Daily Guide newspaper essay. Lawyer Akoto Ampol is gone. Enti no na your friend comfort to bar no na unyame so etum fansa e dia frɛ one of seasoned lawyers in this country. So Dr. Akoto Ampol na the famous election petition na okahu na omubusebusa nkofo ensem ewo court. Enti lawyer kese pa Efrim 2 jailed 17 years for trafficking. And a Daily Guide newspaper. Ayoko Boche Sami Awuku among 1,097 new lawyers, and a cabinet holds 3-day retreat on economy. After 1 killed, 2 arrested in Ashanti youth clash. I know any day that Daily Guide newspaper and in another page. The Spectator newspaper this morning reads, Charges against UTV invaders woefully minimal. GJA Print Park Giba and I can't say same way. Lordina the Saprino releases median album and a protect human rights of mentally challenged persons. And also the Spectator newspaper anymore has the middle page has some few stories via at that half. The Mirror newspaper, relax. Also, teachers warn against long beards and heavy makeup. Eti print teacher for near one year almost say teacher for member moja maboje titi kuha. Amudi hwe nkwala o classroom you say munjai. Ana teacher for man so amushe makeup kese pa. Na mo anima ye huhu se kaka motobi no so. You say no so momomodia munjai. Eti no na da professional personal trainers don't harass women. Panelists on Mirror X Spaces, and is your relationship serious or you can explain? I may a openibia a short relationship and come up and the other two mirror people no and na yen share picture of the paper na quickly yen share about yourself on someone that has seen na yebusa reasons. The Volta Regional Director of Education, Mr. Francis Yao, has issued a stern warning to teachers who dress inappropriately, cautioning them of strict disciplinary action. According to him, teachers who sport long beards or dress indecently when coming to school will face consequences. Similarly, female teachers who arrive at school wearing heavy makeup, flamboyant dresses, or attire that reveals their intimate parts will also not escape disciplinary measures. Mexta made this declaration during the launch of my first day at school at the Methodist Basic School in Zevi near Ho 80. I don't know, Anna Eda Edimasi to print there and somewhere with the drink, you know, Anna Media Brown, no teacher for them can a see a momo attack. That's I say, momentary and conversion na Danny Danny Omo dressing I need to the amount of but but the binim so ho o make point to say antare bi o ma sheda atwa santare purposely made for school until the bia no anaya na omudi ko school 21 minutes past 8 now. This is what the paper say. Afa yanko na yendi nkomo this week in review and some bakwa na me ready atwentwie yenka ka wadwene na yemfa dwumadi na mfa ntoaso. Now what you mean na asem kase da prosopa eye akosombo dam spillage na sakosombo dami wa weni tua se Kwame Nkrumah ani sima Oman Ghana se be ma yenyina monkanea na from time to time bia no enema mienu na wom se ensuo no kwosoro kese pa omu bie dam no amebi besene ko ana afesu se ensuo no we ekofom pa ede enyim monkanea deficiency edeba that means Ghana na yenyina monkanea ho ayeden ede amaye na when na fofia ntoata na nse dia wo mko bie ye no amwa ama flooded the whole part of water baby ne akosumbo ne ho keka ho a ekeka ko yedi no yeji no ne ade na abaye asemu a ha dwen pa wo Oman Ghana nti prempre empanifo bebre akasa de afa ho na do danko Akufo-Addo the president of the Republic of Ghana de nanu ko kire who former president John Dramani Mahama ko enanu ya your friend is saying the vice president to the Akudru Awakutia Sika almost about 160,000 Ghana cedis at the Ama Sanko for the they supported their bind their back at the Abadada. Not move for and so the name call a mo sardine tina park wine a sichiri nigina omo de call. Dear Busan say Sadia we a bit me as solve a problem nana. Somebody's negligence of duty and a kofaba. Viral for unnecessary share and making sure some maybe time to time no be. Too late to have opened the dam. And now say one more this and many more. Former President John Dramani Mahama said, "Baby I do know, and come on paying and I do Danko Akufo-Addo. And fresh a state of emergency. That trend say baby and near man in Pempensu and near Makudru dear. I had ding I'm on my Ghana. It's answered yes, you know. Esa ha Ghana's economy. Now baby economy na tete apansama koduru no. Kamia say sam pempensu yi ade nsu no so atete apansama koduru. Dinka be ya conference state of agency said ye be ya na nka ye gina Oman Ghana ni gina. Ebe ka say breach ato Oman Ghana. Emfa adwuma to ye fa ho ahwanto ho na ye gina ye mfa ye nkire voter na ye nkohwe na solve issue. Na wey na manfo bi ka say ade nti no mampani da be kasa asem no na say kasa ba bi a ye fresh a bibi sa enya wey anama ye sese ye de fresh a tikofo bebri akasa de afa ho ye sese se na do Danko Akufo-Addo kopie ho kokasa ye eno na kokasa ye a ekowi akire ehwo ansem abe deja asem okokan ne san ankoma a wode to apono so bebebo ama Ghana fo wetie bi na ye busa se asem o mampani kae no is that the reality ebi busa se time o de ka asem no was wrong ebi nso ka se emfa ho ne time o de kae asem o da pono so no ebi nso se wanya de isan se wakotwetwe wo mo kwen mada a wo empatam ho abekasa ono so na asem o kae no mebo ama Ghana for tie it before that Gideon yetie na nado Danko Akufo-Addo enum nsem a wo kae na se ebia homatofo no tum around 9:30 now fra na odi wadwenkyere e de abankoma yebedi any this week review ho nsem a makan but na Danko Akufo-Addo de no uhia a kwen mada ne de no so boto asoma me
Togbe Kwesi Nego the 6th Mankralo Togbe o Mamao the people of Mefe Fenemi My visit here today is a very simple one. It is to come and sympathize and commiserate with you about the tragedy that has occurred. When it happened, I was in America.
America
on official business.
Ghana
When the chief of staff called me in America
chief of staff
about what had happened, and we discussed what had to be done. So that's when we agreed to establish an interministerial committee to coordinate government response to this tragedy.
Alebe idegbebe wa afom habobo be the minister we wa nome abe mi atonwa coordinate jirudu be do wanale duto ame.
The coordination is about immediate, about tomorrow, and about tomorrow.
Alebe nu imi awala enye egbe echo kle echo megbe.
The most important thing was, first of all, to ensure the life of people. And that is why 9 centers were established here in Mepe for all the displaced people. And the people, all the people in these 9 centers have been provided relief items by NADMO. And it's NADMO's intention to continue the exercise of providing relief items. So apart from what NADMO is doing, we have also to think about the future. I'm aware that you are farming people. The people who are farming on the banks of the rivers. River banks that have overflown and destroyed many of the farms. So one of the things that the Ministry of Agriculture, the Ministry of Finance, and the Office of the President is going to be working with the District Assembly is to decide exactly the nature of the support we have to give to you when the water has gone away, to enable you to do the farming.
Minister of Finance, Minister of Agri, President of Office, Wajadudo Gome, Benjamin Kejola, Nukamia Wako Pere Agredelau, Pre Akpailau.
This is why I'm saying that the committee is working in several phases. One, immediate relief.
The committee in several phases. Beton. Ebanto nyebe nukemiao enumake be America bagbe machimo.
And then tomorrow.
Albe echo.
But I want you to know that the government is going to do everything in its powers to assist, to make sure that things are all right.
Medwe mana bianyebe jirudula awonu sia nu lefen seme be miabe jimetijo katala mi akobonemi.
I think everybody here, and I hope you take the message all across, North Tongu, South Tongu, Central Tongu, that when these things happen and government acts, politics does not come into the matter at all.
Miana mono state. Benu itogwi jola. Politics me hiale me crowd. I'm overgbe eyale bebede.
When I took the oath of office as president, I took the oath of office as president of every single individual in Ghana. Of all peoples in Ghana, all districts. And whether they voted for me or not, once I have taken the oath, I am the president of all the people. So, Togbe, you and your elders, I want the people here, you, beginning with you and the elders, to understand that when something like this happens and government acts, government is acting for Ghanaians, all Ghanaians.
edena sime ne Ghana tokata Madam Medekelemo.
I came here because Ghanaians are having difficulties and are suffering.
Me va fi gomenyebe Ghana to kuki no le fuleno alebo le fukwe yata ibara.
And it is my responsibility to try and help.
Ibe doda tinyebe ya jagwagba akademia.
Because if it's a question of counting who votes for me and who doesn't vote for me, I shouldn't be here because you don't vote for me. But that is not my concern. And in any event, one day you will vote for me and my party.
But the color, talk with Clever Mokata, vote now, Tigrini.
Hello, so Tommy, I came here this afternoon to express my sympathies and to commiserate with all the people of Mepe and the area. I chose Mepe because
President here promises, I say immediately he will see to us, and in the long term he will see to us. Joke kakra President Koya say e can vote anka wamba hano enu mo adani news enu na mo di chi yasem a atu ya ye kanu enu mo amfa anya asem joke kakra President here no enu na mo di ayasem journalist mu so ye ni anje mu ho afen so baby a nsuo na aduru no emu eye tum eye black eye thick bomba emu yinkan nature say yare abem seriously contaminated nti yeda ho across this nsuo na yare ebeba no we can't contain it nti you need this kasa no pay we need immediate action either omubema yen road a ebefa so akọ camp ho normal barricade no river no and now they evacuate the people back to town so that they won't have to be crossing all those waters again. And then
so welcome back Eti and somewhere Nkosuo Ebi and a lot of people rising against the president for saying such things sansem kind voting party no kwa fa ho say ai medim say had your moment to aba mame ana nyade so am beto aba mame but dako de bo beto aba e de mame but then the sie so kwan bia so no me yo mampani de na me yo mampani ma Ghana nyina eti the sie necessary me hu adwuma mehwe na ma yehu adwuma eno ana president be kan ya queen madam so be ka say asem kakra yi a o mampani ko kan yi papa no ka ye nyina mo amfa no ko kata to na wo kire na dwen keke no a o ye joke kitwa bi ye na mo afa no so serious na eno so mo ye den mo kan den so that was those were the things that our penny kind. So the phone line should be activated around 9:30. Then you will be calling us and we'll be talking about these things. Now what you mean sama a PP and many idea na ye dihu enkomo Ghana police a release press statement to be na what you mean na sa press statement a o release ye no ana eno so e dey trentry na what you mu na asemo e dapono so no e asemo a ehia pa ni nyina no se mo be kai a se owusu bempa Ghana Gas Communication Officer o se den SA o person o me petition bi koma Yewura John Dramani Mahama woni fi adenya airbags ho sensem a isisi wo man Ghana no na ne ho bomu nti one person me petition koma na enkofo sa ebo na obi investigation afa no John Dramani Mahama ho ono de ade an wo fa ho a esese mo koma petition na we na ehu date ene hu semo aba na Ghana Police Service e de krata bi ababonte na that TV ni so no was say the Accra Regional Police Command acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 29th of 9 2023 on the above subject pursuant to a meeting held between you and the police on 17th of October at the Regional Police Headquarters Accra. It was agreed, sir, the date for the demonstration has expired and a new date, 16th of November, has been scheduled. You will convey at the Efualan Sadadans Children's Park and proceed to the office of the Special Prosecutor, where a petition should be presented. You will then move along the route through the Ghana Institute of Journalism, GIG, to the Fire Service Headquarters Traffic Intersection, to Aliu Mahama Junction, and then Cantonment Post Office, and proceed to the office of the former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, where a second petition will be presented. The command kindly requests you to submit a new letter confirming the date and the route per our discussion. Best regard, Henry Kwadwo Otu, Deputy Commissioner of Police for Regional Command, Accra. Iti kratai da se abata bonten se prepre uju bempamo petition peso omade kono ya mom date of on the 16th of November a Ghana Police di amomo no mom route cause somebody can call OSP or the akwa command no makọ His Excellency John Dramani Mahama office cantonment e di akoma no eno na mpanifo bi say yom na kakra say na OSP ana ye obi an investigation body sa same way so no yewra John Atamels nya ne be nya ne ba bi ko nya mfa ne kransi yi institute nkofo a wo mo hwehwe sa same way akohwehwe mu a besi na ye hu ba kusi ye eti sa wo petition bi na pese premprem sa visit sa case na special prosecutor ho fakodano na pro ba bitina a John Dramani Mahama office how they kata command they command say me John Dramani Mahama I'm sorry I'm in OSP office go country and say maba na hwehwe masemu ana so a lot of Ghanaians are not understanding then no kata baye the legal member and a team member of the NDC mitieno ye wa abaleba e ka say the Ghana Police Service keka kone de omo ye no kamia ye say as a woman convener for fixing the country no usu bempamo edampa baako so because adenti ana esase wo mutin mo route asa mo kwan say wo nko office of the vice former president na omo de sade no e de koma wo mo etiwe edien before that time so na NDC mabunu bi e de krata abaya no krata ni bi wa ha e be cho the youth wing e be cho krata say so usu bempamo pa wo mo ye mema wo mo si so wo ko demonstrate e wo John Dramani Mahama fie na wo mo no wo de be face pa sansem no enso da ho ama na nipa bi ka say eti se sa class na ese si no na esi wi a na emfaso ben ana Ghana ye benya e de afiri sa asem ni mu se emabunu eto agina some ye mema amomra na mo ba be hia ho mo a e de na ebesi so this are some of the issues e da pono so a e very serious pa ye hwe de be kwa kosi na ya hwe letter omuso de be kose o magiatum so mbe ye ne sa na just yesterday ada krata bi be da bonten krata ba a first bulk payment batch of 5,000 Ghana cedis made. Yes, men's gold for ana ede abetu dwa se prempren wo matua sika ama wo mo nkrofo bi so men's gold ni a usika koda ho na ekoka adwamu a prempren de wo de krata bi abeto abonto say following a successful transactions verification exercise conducted from the 10th August 2023 to the 14th of September 2023, We are happy to note that 5 million Ghana cedis, okay, in the 5,000, that's 5 million Ghana cedis, will constitute our first bulk payment, but has been successfully made. Additionally, full refund of the 82 clients who purchased the men's gold verification digital access card proud to accompany grant of same for free shall be completed tomorrow on the 21st October 2023. That is a year and the 21st. Please be advised that of the 5 million first payment tranche, 500,000 is for account of full and final settlement of compromised judgment debt to certain men's gold indebted to individuals in suit number blah 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 blah, the High Court of Ghana, Commercial Division, Accra, whereas the other 2,500 is in favor of over 100 individuals. Based on the above, it can safely be noted that the payments range is between 4,000 to 2,500. Nti ono so ne dia ababeto dwa edi free men's gold for asye no. That is it. Eti prepare and somewhere that pono so this week in review amede bre no. Just yesterday then we heard and so say Yuri Akutu Ampao, a legal practitioner, has passed on. And then yesterday too, fix Kaswa highway demonstration ekoso. As a demonstration ekoso no so a demonstration chie kase pa and also block the road between Kaswa toll booth to somewhere Kaswa barrier, and it was a very very serious idea ekoso. As much as I side with them and support them of what they did, because some of us who stay around that enclave find it difficult when it rains. Very very terrible. Kabako says wa enye atara mfimfi ho ene Kaswa tobu mfimfi ho ya kan obi amfi yen, and it is very serious. So the demonstration led by a team made was Sefas and then Accra FM team and Nkosuo Bibi yes at demonstration yesterday no. I say thumbs up to them. I fully support them. That the only part was that they blocked the road at a certain time and that vehicular traffic was very serious. Can't come back. And yesterday morning people find it difficult because idea demonstration they say a quite hard drain and my traffic also. Now the demonstration that's our face Obama as I hard drain their blocky road there and try we have used one part of the road so that other cars will be use the other part of the road. But I fully support of what happened yesterday. Say Kaswa Highway road must be fixed because I am Nkosuo over the years. That is it. That upon so. And before I know Metranko, that's what I didn't come up. Alhaji Rafik Haruna, first vice chairman or Kind Kwe Central, Anna Afe Odishia Kofi Dakun, or broadcast journalist and political activist. Anna many of better train komo na komo ya ka wo ha nyina be ka ho asem but kase pa excellence na nado dan kwaku fuado ekoka say sika wasay 2017 to 2023 in terms of educational sector enya de ketwa nemu 115 billion anako ediama free senior high school enkwa abra on a chance for share okasa asem no ye be look extensively to that. But I said the phone line should be activated around 9:30 now when the opportunity are free into the show. Now the adventure edia back on 0501484671 0501484671 WhatsApp line is 0545402507 akwanya bedawa ubebem na yedi nkomo me twa me ho kakra me ba the first guest I be coming sir you be shen come twetwe na ase Alhaji Rafik be coming sir na atoa so efo take over. All right, welcome back. This is Hopeless TV. Studio. Ebraso say ye di enkomo e wo fia ha say yas loser. Who say me me nkrata no na me research sa na me hwehwe ampa Greater Accra Youth Wing pay for your graves and coffins before you attempt a demonstration at Mohammed's office. This was the krata omo de ba bonten abra wusbempa eka say opese oyeden omo ko demonstrate ewo Mahama office no ati here. This is what they brought out, and it was very serious krata omo de ba. That is why I'm saying say police are more kwan say omuntimi nkosa NDC for you to for be to say on the particular day now owusu bempamu ebe kose wo mo call the petition akono sa dan no mo so kwa clean up exercise on my office na so bi ka so kwa clean up exercise e wo bi fi aye the police report to e here police protection. It just imagine say NDC for asori akọ omdo ko yam so ye ko pepa ye wura fi na wo musu baya wo say demonstrator the petition ba. It is serious. And that way by, and I watched this cartoon and I said that it was something dangerous that we must look about it. The leaders of the regional wings has raised with much words I don't use to cry so serious for me. Dissident. A piece of our report which one NS Kofi Owusu Bempa, a South-Star convener of Amorphous group fixing the country movement, as issue a 14-day ultimatum. Okay, to picket in front of the office of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We will have no issue if Owusu Bempa and his aiding aliens in the MPP want to express their revolution against their own failed Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. There's an ability to stamp out corruption. Something that we must look at, and we shouldn't joke about it. And the police must also come out clear and let us know what is really happening. Okay, let's start the initial discussion. I say, about this year.
Yeah, media.
Now, point to say,
oh, a more day.
About more day. Are they? At the end,
at the end, Jensem. Say, Papa not to Nanum to say, or no dear, Ninyansa and Nim de Nasa. Until no young show for a coin.
Let me solve for coin as I'm not kind. What, I'm more fun out of contest. What to about? Or to about we no see about my day, but probably let me fear Kunyashua. It be the success of the other farmer Kunyano of VMPP. I bet me rectify the situation that has transpired in area. Be not went to me in area and sign a wako. I've heard of this also. So I was it to me.
See,
yes.
O Papa Wale or Bar amount. And or do what in a quack to Nefi. Aye. Oba no kita bag ntade ne ntoma kakra wom na mpaboa afi onya yie no okoye atade no ne ntoma no awode ba awade ase ne no abi no osan frade ko ne krom ayie ne nanfofo ahyase ye bobo na okoye nsakra e bia ama afi be ma no se baby ade na du no de ebe ya wone ne maame ana ne papa nka so betimi am nya ntoma foforo bi ne ntade foforo ama sa awade no wani da so nti ono ana akase ni nyansa anu ananka ye hwe kwan se wowo nimdi ananka yesusu se papa yi nimdi no afeedi ono ankasa de ne sapem ne bo se asa esifom aba na wiye
yes
nti maye nkoso mfa ye ni nto ne so nemom ye mompa ye ni hwe foforo yi a omo bayi hode e bia ni da so obi mana bi betimi afiri
ba
na yesu antimi amwa wa Peter ebetimi aye bibi
so yesu ntimi amwa Peter ntimi nyawe
ono dia ni da so obi ani ni mu because ono no ne yesu nam no kra no ye wedi for the that because ono pe na nasikanfo ahye ne ho papa no ankasa no owura no ose ye mfa ye ni nto ne so
yes
ono so ababonten abeka se decision ginaye a wo mu sisi wa mamu onum no ono woni akwanya a wo si ginaye ewo dwumadie ntoto ye ne nhyehyɛ a omo ye oman ne ho bra a omo bo nyina no ono ya bedi akire nti oni ahoɔden a wodi besi gyina ye people aboa oman ne nkanko ene oman ne kyekere saa nipa no na ozi ye mfa ye ne ntu ne so nti oman no enye owura mahama ye ni da ne so a na kyese oman na to ya bese no saa na edu 115 billion goes into education since 2017.
Senior high schools take 12.96 billion. President Asemi Atudwa. Na by sika nko or the education mu a or patch set me ama Ghana education akọ nanim akompempenso 12.96 billion. Now the famous senior high school eba ya o feel say amanfo say enye no. We to me the sika 12.96 billion ana edia shame out of the 115 billion. What the papa ya again?
Baby, eye ma yem hyehye wa asem no a oka ye num se baby na tifin adu no na ohwe enipa etete ho nkrachefo ni wurabafo etete ho nyina anim na oka sa se ohwe video no a ubenso oka asa asem no wiye no we kohwe we anim na we akohwe we anim na omo a ya hye omo se papa kasa wi amomo omo nsem no ohwe nsembo no a eba ye no a wo musa hoodin nim omo bono ka so obi ka asem no so wakomam na eso ani na hu se anije wom opepa wom ade ya wo kan de enye keta aso mu omu aso eye finchim no kuradie enkomodi a ohwe hu se nsembo ne to aso che o de onya botre hwe video no a obi hu se nsembo no eye kakrebi because omo eti ho no enyina ni asem no papa no e kan mu gidie na siwo suku e chance efiri hin suku chance efiri sebe obi ani ho no mu a o se wo koye aduane adi na watam emu e de agu chance mu no de akosi sebe gas so
Yes.
obra won so gas no
David.
ye she suku as free crèche
Yes.
and ye de duadua de akosa na ye de akowura basic level no
Yes.
ansa na ye de akowura senior high no na ye de ato aso afiri ho enye sa na school course
Sanity.
na sebe ukobu mfinfin na wo say makoye free senior high
Yes.
eni
Awabu fifi zan. Say pretty crèche no. Ana nkapo so ye ni free nkosi free senior high school no.
near school ye free a
Aye.
aden wo bi nya free na wo bi de ono no ti o de ntia oman ne mra na ye hye
Yes.
school no enya kwanya na enye free no sebe ya oman na num onyam no ebe gina bra ne se obi a nyantete akoduru mpempenso obi se
Yes.
sebe sedwuma mpo na wo kosuya wo enwoma suya ntete ye no a eno be ma wadwen mu ada ho brane.
Okay.
Na sebe carpenter ni say o kan 2x4 no a na o ti 2x4 na se measurement no a eda waduma suya no ho no na wo mu nti ase eni wo suya hu na ma wadwen mu anya o kesene eno nti na ma ye di school ntiti ye no eba
but say mfinfin no ono watimi akase ohwa wo ba no fiti crèche eba fa junior high school primary ba junior high school na be do senior high school a emre bi wo wa yesi tu admission fee one fee ne de wo betu asaskari na awie wasa akotua akoto trunk chobos ne ade ansa na wakotua boarding fee and one feeding fee tuition fee wasa to books wenum nyina na opa kire wo se sadia mi yi sa bedin na ya na wo fo sori a na omusu se me ba wie junior high school senior high school no me ba nya den onya sika etimi fanko mi nya sika ntimi fa ne nkonti sadia opeso sa mre fifi ni mu no omo bia nya disua free
na senior.
Yes.
I mean say semenu mi enu nyina ate ye nim say obi wie senior high school no
Yes.
na bra ba pem ana
There you be university.
na nto aso no nso ho nso na ekawo na menu mi enu nim say sika no akɔhye adesua ebi aye ho no a anka school yi be ya akɔ no achen said ye hunu na school yi desta desta kura no a school fu yi to enna sebe enwoma a omodi sua nwoma no omo kwa akosua de wo ko
textbooks ne
any textbooks nso a wo ko penim de ani wo mu no awofo no a na eto chobos ya se mo aye ka no
Yes.
bi e mie phone lines ni ehwe se school ni be no ko school ma ya se ko fa chobos si wo free ko fa trank si wo free obi ade ni de free fie na eko enna de sika no ekwa akoye wo school mu no eye de ben biem edan ni ho ayesi ye nsi dan ya anton konwa enti papa no pese omo eti ho no nti ase se sika ye di wo sa suku adwenpo no a ye se ye de boa no sa sika we na ya fadi ne kwa mumpo ya fadi sana etie sana opese wo akonta opese obu kire se ye di sa sika we nyina ewo free education entity ye no emu esan se sa sika ne mo bra bia wo school num ansi dan anton konwa anton chensen.
Oh, also I expansion dormitories was system for science system for okwa bomosua ebi ho any other schools na okay kan ya any expansion some year your schools no including Mahames day schools are osi ye wa completely emu be de ho or the dormitories asaka it when nyina no on first kan nya depa
yi blog no ko do me kwa benya ebisi ho eno na awuraba adwasafo ka se onu na esi ya ye bete ne to no abomosu na ho na ne ma me firi enti kohwe abomosu de no a wo si ye no na kohwe baabi ade na abomosu de yakotu foundation esi na baabi de yakoye renovation yesi ade ne ye yama o man ni nyina ade na abomosu de yakotu foundation agu concrete asini foforo aboso apenti ede akade agum na baby de yakọ wa dan ho asan plaster
na ya expansion why expansion aka ho omo won sase ho no why expansion in terms of dormitories classroom blocks ana wasan ye baby to say what do you call it dining halls no ne ade
eno ye efa hen me kan wa bo abomosu me suma bodo me kwa benya ama sama so ko ha ebi wo ho oti region so ko ha ebi wo ho na abomosu de no aye ka no eye ne ma me kurom enti ho de sefata obi anfa ne nsa benkum nkire na jafie kwan enti ho de sefata na nkaye no ukurom kuma ase edwe so mamponten edweletia ho no nso asonoma so kwanta bonwire mampon ho nso
all right eti ya shan komana se anu no agora this year Kofi Dakon broadcast journalist why media juma for some time and afi wa venture into politics a political activist as you see okasa but in favor and a sympathizer of the NDC Africa become South Africa kwaba
yo
chama one
what did I say
na me adu me ho ye chama
we can see the share view
sa I said this year last week Friday the share boy yes and come about that punusuni now the president is twice himself from 2017 say he has done more than any other government has done through the educational sector. Is that a reality?
Well it can make you for the ashfo nyina and especially who ankasa any my colleague.
Yes, sir.
My colleague no NDC and I say oye
sympathizer of the NDC. Because sympathizer of the NDC.
I was saying you're making it clear now because exactly.
Okay.
Well, when you say NDC na ko say because of incompetence bebrebe no nipa bre empesa omo de omo ho be
about society. Why are you sure?
But some NDC na said me MPP ni who say me buy in the name of MPP. We yan say na bibia dedi so that we kase mo nyina ye be hu say quickly to your main issue.
Yes.
Na Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, His Excellency. Wakasa na ne kasa na okan no about free SHS.
Yes.
I feel say we nye bibia I was say well discussing it is fine, but yes. Clear for me it is evident say because me I am a northerner, I'm from Savannah region,
yes.
And going through my secondary education I was Tamale secondary me kaipa say na ye were northern scholarship na sa northern scholarship it will surprise you say there were a lot of people who were coming from the south, the southern sector, now Omoba northern region. Into now Omoba, because of northern scholarship now, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Ediba and so a lot of people will say like Eboa, because those who were not able to go to school, no, they were taking advantage. Now Oba Honswa, first of all, you have to be able to prove that we are not.
Okay.
And sincerely, all now be who Asari Yakubu, those kind of things. So Omo adopted those names just because the Omo per se like Omo benefited from Sarai. And then over the years, it has taken so many governments to come in power after Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Yes.
Up to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. For the first time in the history of Ghana, Yebeka say secondary school education, free ma the whole Ghana. Every public Ghanaian institution, secondary school, no. You see, I free. What in Abakos Semda? Sometimes we have to be sincere and then be frank. Always make say yenya opportunity na TV so ni radio so we don't have to discredit omo share because we have to credit them with the fact say almost omunim ni ekoso. You understand? Yenka say ya solving education problem nyina e wo Ghana. Okay. Now so ni ya no at least taking the burden of fees no from from parents and other it really helps. Now or can about trunk ne chop other me kai say even me ankasa when even Osagyefo dey ankasa na or the buy na ye benefit here no na ye cost e to your trunk e to your chop box your provisions kakra they call even though your my aduane why do we send them? Because sometimes e be aduane bi a won be some particular day no is naturally as human beings and ye dey na we be say you eat a particular food. So we do those things to support ourselves and no interest say ni abai no dey aba no it doesn't support because previously no what to send nyina na we say akotua fees aka ho bio. So how about that? STEM a year ye kan enye abomusunko so many of them are at various levels of completion. So in I'll be able to mention some of
what challenges say
yes
me make abomusu
yes
then which other places are mumusi mwesi
yes so okay say or see the determined policy to reposition Ghana's based STEM with the implementation of STEM education and construction of an initial 10 STEM high schools which are at various levels of completion. About 5 of the 10 10 are complete.
Yes.
And they include Awaso STEM SHS in Western region, Western North region.
Yes.
Sengpe STEM SHS, Basingpe in the Northeast region. Bosontwi Girls STEM SHS in Efija STEM and Efija STEM SHS in the Ashanti region and Abomusu STEM in the Eastern region. So okay, say obo akope sometimes tina make no most of these issues they are practical to me e won say na course ni apart from SAR 5 there were others which are at various levels of completion. It means say Ghana there were 16 regions so far you about 5 regions STEM schools and apart from that we come major your main secondary schools now a lot of expansions have taken place and I made the pass say to me a kind say sir e-blocks now His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama ACN. Most of them when he said the initial idea was that it was a day school. Now we go baby almost see schools nibia. It was baby and sometimes having to commute from baby awoti Ecosa school heading. Inti abanyi ba no mka say no. Instead of keeping it at that level, no. Why not say yebe expanding na the dormitories aka ho. Say yebe ya ube fifie and 90 and say some of the place one time me call northern Upper West. Now, you go home school no bako e-block no. It was some remote community be, and there were no houses. Now we share from the one village na you fear and son you could drew sa e-block no, and then from sa e-block to the next village no, it will surprise you. And also it was in terrible shape. So now me be some who say now this community look at how far it is from this school. So nkola number is na about school. You get it.
But we are talking about development in the near future.
Good. Thank you very much. That is what we say. Well, government is a continuum. Wayebi, we see e-block. Obisoaba, wabe expanding or the dormitories, laboratories, and other things at the account home. Is it an investment in education or not? It is. Until sometimes we should not be quick to downplay some of this. In fact, over 20 million students. 200,000 students have so far benefited from free SHSC. And the results are, if it's free SHSC mobile, it is clear, say it is far better than the previous era na ye wono.
But people
But
are
at the
saying
end of the day,
challenges
at the end of the day,
over
we
there
be someone say, "Sa kola na ende, sa kola na
oh idea you know problem."
No,
we have more inadequate. Afi chance kura complain say be ya nka mom to maduane enum ne ade
no problem.
Because supply of food problem.
Yen kase sansem no, but as we speak today, those issues are not there. When you say program bia over start here, you encounter challenges. This is something BBR like it has never existed over the years. We have introduced it. The fact that you are introducing doesn't mean say we will not encounter challenges.
In 7 years, when introduce you at this 7 years, you are still at the lowest level.
We are not at the lowest level. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, you go school. No, what is the what do we want out of the education? That school now, what do we want out of it? To be able to make good grades and get out. And I've cited say free SHSE. Results which is far better than the previous years. And even don't forget, say, under free SHSE, it came at the time that the government had just come, and that was one of his first initiatives. Yemu bebre kra yewen people na yefi say nkadana do betwa on kakra ebi and the first, the second term and sana no abe. But he said no because he was committed. Na ye campaign promise. Ye ka say ebe ye ba yen so nyame chade ye yetumi ayema. A lot of Ghanaians have benefited from it. Emuna COVID ebaye. COVID by a challenges kakra. But as we speak today, you have come back to the original calendar now.
Are you still not on a double track?
No.
Double track is there.
I'm not so sure. But even say it will be in some few selected schools and that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, COVID there was a situation, a natural thing caused that to me. Aside South Free SHSE, Abanya Saka say. Technical and vocational training so free, unprecedented. If you no bisa say ufi SHSR, then who call him. The next point is that if you decide to even go through the technical vocational education, also a free mouth. But again, young fan say under your mama obi we JHS because of SHS fees inti ontimi anko, and they will call police crowd. You see basic qualification here. SHS omoji. Yes. Now when I JHS, you get it. But at least wait me every Nanado Nina buying Dr. Mahmoud Bami almost my boy my way to now English and mass and one pass out to me coffin come baby out. And then in that messy results no I should say ya dear cry chain previously. Now Colano saw Oko school say wako school when I woke throw exam. And I won't was a year when I woke there. When you say I'm calling baby Omoko school, I've grown in Samboninti. They will not concentrate on the education. So the bottom line is that you must be able to pass even before ye free sessions but any remedial classes. Oh, yes. Remedial classes now I'm on echo. So more money to be passing. Omo to have fees omako, but still omako remedial classes. So the point is that the PABA, let's be able to support it, and then we can only propose measures better. But for us to run it down, make it look as if a bar say, Nana don't say, and then Ninkola when they secondary school, and you get it. But at the end of the day, for the people, and posterity is going to judge him because meaning say after Osajifu Dr. Kwame Nkrumah idea on the northern sectors, and another note me about making national. National outlook, and so for me, you say nipa yadia. Or say 1 year ya me money e be say ni din see NDC for and maybe also NDC by association
or sympathize with
the assembly there clear say
honestly na abebem no yem say mami reading some of the speech of the president I want some of kind na tea we say asema papa ne kan no kwe and also bonu egbosrem camp or say at the senior high school level alone of which there are 925 schools. We have initiated 1,105 projects, including accommodation, teaching, and learning related projects from 2017 to date. Out of this, 406 are classroom blocks of various types, science laboratories, and home economics blocks. 386 are dormitory blocks. 233 are toilet facilities, with 9 newly constructed model, that is the STEM senior high schools spread around the country, he stated. Jasema na make catch no other papa ni state wa hase no eti dia na aka fa ho is it true ada say this
before the point be before obeba You see, I was raising an issue earlier on this. Your friend saying, no bizarre question say from SHS, where will you go to? Now, this is a government. Who say there was a shortfall. So we'll go to the next level, like university, technical university, and I say technical university, polytechnics, any other areas. You need some kind of support, because of finance. Listen, the guarantee free loan to the extent says who compares our loan, we are student now just our loan. The only thing I won't hear any Ghana card. Previously, me was school. Because I said I had to find 3 guarantors. 3 guarantors all contributing to SNITs to be able to stand in for me. So when you're Sankrofona, how would you be able to go? Or who says problem was so we be SHS now will be to us. That's going to be a challenge. Into almost to me the way so ever to support it.
Yeah, Papa ka ebosim kana.
CEO.
Yeah.
Chairman. Me mfa no personal. Na nim baby a oko school.
Me ko tamale secondary school.
O man pani kuro mu ankasa no enye mfa to ho.
Okay, Chebi.
Oko Chebi a school bi or training college your friend Kitco.
Yes.
Kitco no e wo outskirts. From the one Yamutu Foundation, besi ne egusu wo outskirts. Meka se ne na kuro no enyia ba beto no. Your state, ewo ho. State school no, ewo outskirts. Ene no na kuro na nyi aben no. Your Oman enso wo ho. Ne wo outskirts. Ene no na kuro no enyi. Yesan wo Kidef, Emunfo school. Eno so wo outskirts. Ene no na kuro no enyi aben ne kakra. Your Anglican school wo ho. Ene no na kuro no enyi aben no kakra. Ansa ne wo Almighty Abu school. Eno so eni kurom. Eno nso wo outskirts sa na kuro no anyi aben no enti senti a yesi school no e wo kuro no nkwanti ya ana se ye twe ye ma twe ne ho firi kuro mu se be ya emofra no ebenya adwemo fan dede ani koka bia enti step won na omo betimi esua ade enya mframa a wo hye bia ntete om na eduru se odaje na home a obetimi ada na ho
enye pan se nyet se me fan se Accra Academy di
yes
ene unam first light kwa rumpa isu oni other school
yeah na etwagu o masom ya bedin to na etwagu o masom akwala na esu ade na wonya concentration oto na enwom no kakai no wo sa enti se be ya amofra no benya adwenfan ukwa akwatia technical ewo outskirt sana omusi no sebe ya amofra no ebenya asomdue edi asua de St. Roses nso ewo ho eno nso ewo outskirt enti se chairman kase yi blog no yekosisi gu awura mu a babia lole kwan da sebe yedi anwea eni nsuo etimi fa hokọ no eho ye de entimi ye kwayem emeye yie enti se yakase yakosi agu babia eni school for ntimi nko dia na chese babia ka entimi nko ho na babia yetimi di anwea ko yetimi di nsuo ko edi da ho niema eko no bia na yedigu ka mu na eko na school ni bia ni ho no mu asebe ukọ Accra Academy ekura na uyi de oti school dan ya chikura no a ebi obetimi aso ane twobos ne niema firifi akwa wodi niema eko school a ye ka mu na wode tena enti babia school dan si bia no ka akọ ye tena ka mu ne ye dia ko school esan se nye kuro no ma no nko an eko school a yesi ho ahogwo ebi no mu firi sirem ebi no mu firi atohe ebi no mu firi epoye ene o mu ko school wontimi nsi school dan so won ka se school dan we dey yesi ama kuro we ana bro no we so fo nko a nti e dey na yi blog nko a dey kosi kwayem do me kwa benya de no esi kwayem na oba hima adwo asafo ka se wonu na si ye ama sama de no esi kwayem police station ni hospital ni emfinfin na si okọ okushi bia de a ebi nso wo ho wekensin ka se ama sama ye amastek school no entimi mfa nipa dodo enti ono na odi ni means na ban no mpo ti o se na ban no mpo mpese omu bebie school no na ono hwe pressure e ba ne so no e na ono use ni means e na odi bie school no ne last interview ye no was say school na timi fa nipa 700 people I no so kan yi blog ne ho enti se wo se yenka school no mu asem na yenka no nokre ese e ya department nipa dia e dan na yesi na nipa tena mu anya fa ahodie na dan no a eni hododo no nti no eno no na ama school me ba boy ya okọ secondary school
yes
me busa no obefe na busa se obekota me o se da me wo Ghana flag no na me wo yellow no nti me nu yellow no time nu ye me ba no no ofre omo shadows no Ghana flag because e green yellow and a red and what stress or say times omo use wo school mo no it is o ka say yi blog no na mom say sika yi a ye kan ye to din e na mom ye di bi abo school ni ho bra ye si e bi si ha e na ya to nkonwa gum e na ye di aka de agum a no bi ehun say sika na ye to din no e ye opepepe no a ye to din no ni ehun say e di juma bi
nya no so mu almost 406 am de bia classroom blocks dormitories laboratories
I abomosu school no
yes
model school and I say senior high school busa chairman
model senior high school so you can say model now it means the facilities that the intention that is behind it, you know. Do you understand? That is why we make it model, and there are certain facilities that you find there you will not find in the regular secondary schools, okay. Because they have a deliberate intention to deal with science and then science education.
Chief Usuku asem na ye kan e mfa so de ma ye nyina no nti na ye nso ye nya akwanya ye te hei na the next generation no omo no e da ache ne omo yiye die no ene ye de kura topre no because esika yi a me oluma to din ena me no mienu nim se sa sika na kwa akodi djuma e wo suku ahodo ni suku adan ya aka esisisi mia no a anka me nzuzu se ehia se ye bebet na di nkomo yi esanse obi ha behu se sa abre no a owura mahama ononyafo mahama e share ne de ase na wo se abayo na wo firi baabi ba no esanse baabi a wo firi kwan wa enti ye ma no sanitary pad kura free no ye nyama ba wa bi te se esla wo usunum e kasete ha se ye nyankoma de e na papa no de ye ama ene no sa school ni no anka sebe mobro wa ye hunu mobo na wadom no sanitary pad no ene wo sa taxi sa mobro wani no e wo sanitary pad ne ho enti wo beto sa sika we din ese wo di sa sika we e na ahyem aboa e de amfa so de na sa school ni nanya yes ahwe se bibi te se laptop na ye ma school for de e na yes han e ma teacher for nso de ene ye awato sa sika ni din no teacher for no na no mo kika mu se omo laptop kura no amatiti wo musika maye omo nteto ho no kura no omo nsanka enti mo fo musika mo fo musika mo busa chairman se meboa menini mi enu ade
ti asemu a president kafa laptop no also he continue 280,000 laptops for teachers 350 buses 840 pickups vehicles 1,500 motorcycles and 677,470 pieces of furniture have been distributed since 2017. 450,000 tablets in a one laptop, one student policy will also be distributed soon. Afeo Kase School, Yashas Yefin Kwalam, Yansha de Okamfa Kindergarten. Also, kindergarten, primary, and junior high school. In kindergarten schools, the president stated that his government has invested significantly in the teachers, equipping them with modern methodologies tailored for early childhood development, and has provided age-appropriate learning materials, play equipment, and resources for interactive and engaging learning experiences through the Get Fund. We are exciting, also we are executing 1,270 infrastructure interventions, setting new standards for early childhood education. What are you doing?
Asem no de seme ameti ka seme ne ne yadwen e bia ye o hye ne fere omo ankasa wo ne omo te ho ka seme no omo a sa sika no kwa akodi dwuma omo nim se de oluman ya aka no nya no kure na onim se o manifu anim no kure kan ye den enti omo ntimi nyina papa nim se ho papa se de abro so enipa no ka se o de 18 months e be sesa wo man hyebre am ye nya ni da so soronko am o man ya ye kra behwe ene o man na tope ene ono ankasa asa atu na num tuo se ade na ye den abro so dodo enti ye nkonkohwe obi foforo a ni nim de ni nyansa no ebetimi aboa
medase algebra
yo medase boss say quickly
yes
me won say na the concentration e-blocks no but for me as a shifty focus kakra na president ni kan ni awaye what ni etwem no etwem na me point I me make ni abobo ni nyina din wo ha say wo kasa wanye hwe ade na I don't get it omo ana oni omo kasa no omo ye heads of assisted secondary schools na omo ti ho omo nyina they were all present and they were here for close to 1 week as our program no ekoso and now after that what the press conference and I say obi akọ organize baby say na president no kai no enye no kra wom no momfa mbetu ja na yenhwe yin say NDC for there ye ka press conference amona mo ye number 1 ntinka by this and come to media ba ye kai no e facts and figures ni o kan o ka bus and no about the number o ka pickups and no about the number o ka the accommodation now about the number expansion ya now who pick it from e-blocks no hona make say you don't understand baby where I'm coming from men ka say e-blocks no the concept of wom say ye na ya e-blocks no ye na ya completely bebre ye see more than NDC kra omunya sa conceive this idea no me pa cho
omo dey na mo finish na mo so be from the scratch
most of them were from scratch most of them me pa cho nya abotra wo kasa no me edin the paper ma no pen ni obetumi atro say bibi won say wo kasa na so that we are not program na ye come. So the point is e-blocks no me can say a bad initiative. That is that ye can say baby a esi no aban no buy no one can say it is a bad idea or say baby a esi na wo can say e wo one can say waji atum say e wo room but with time no e kro no be grow abe like to come and reach that place no and na aban no say then in that case why not expand it, why not create accommodation dormitories so that ananka ombefi baby Africa because we call some of the rural areas as come on the Africa crowd the aba and some of the places cry just a market day jadan kwana car ebetwom ho you get it and this say Accra from how to cycle near yeah baby awo nyaka odikon there are some areas I'm sure you know some of these things we call some of the rural areas obeti ase nti aban no buy no say we in the day school me in the boarding nobody be in the home we expanding we making sure say student nanka onya sa sika na say parents no muntu nya awofo no nya sika ma mo nkwala enko no obema omo house omo ho so that on betumi akom school na sa your friend is saying red go green or say ne ba na e ka ho asem no yem bisa ye ho say enka enrollment that is clear manifestation say enrollment akosoro the number of nkwala nanka omo schools no akosoro to a certain number that we have to do those kind of shift programs so that about me accommodate you. Those days now normal one now be icon. How many intake na yewo and there yanko checki na you make it a comparison no. Say Nkosuo there's no way Ayebeka say we should have a shift system so that because at the end of the day, concept is that every Ghanaian child must not be denied education for whatsoever reason. Abino that is the foresight of the government. Say no child should be denied education based on ABR fees, based on ABR classroom being anywhere. So what is wrong with that?
But if the government cannot,
you understand?
And government resources, the economic situation, and to me, yeah, why is the government
so far we have been able to do all kasano about the future of this country. Future or my ne dachi no ejina yenkwala no so yen to me and sacrifice sa future no our future no, in fact I believe say yebe abandon many other sectors ewo abanyim ewo government na ye they are supporting education I will support it because that is going to be tomorrow ye say in Ghana yebe industrialized country now we industrialized without education can you become industrialized so sam kwala na near when your school na nko no in future how are you going to take care of them? I don't know Emma a lot of deviant children, people misbehaving, doing other things that are necessary because you see the devil finds work for the idle hands. So if the devil finds work for the idle hands, Nanado Dankwa any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say we will make sure that we give them the right education, put them in schools. Into enrollment across red go green. We just red go green now. You should thank yourself. And no ye change say near Obeko Kujina Kwenwa with doctrine. Secondly, it's Misan can say Obubodino or Cabas and no about the number or Capicap and no about the number. Me Bray Kasano, he only thinks about the negative aspect. Yembisa who say me make Kasano, I've told you say e-block NDC initiative, even though you are building more e-blocks, but we give credit to them. But don't also say impact na ye be making ewo ho no, making it to a boarding house and all the rest, no, it is not a good thing. So sometimes we have to look at the balance. Make sure say Ghanaians no mo share no, they have children, and I'm sure say on one gasa ne bano wo school on tuition fees. The banner was school, so tuition fees you should prove it. You understand? Because what your box? So what? Me so now me were free SHS and your friend saying secondary school at the Osajifo program. But I had my job box, I had my whatever. So those ones are nothing to write on because
those ones are personal property.
Exactly. So those ones we should. But the most important thing is Nanado Dakwa, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia say the Ghanaian child. Ghanaian Dutch, they prefer to sacrifice any amount of money that this country has for the future of this.
All right. Now this was a good morning, HB listeners. I am highly disappointed in Ghana Police Service for giving ungrateful Mr. Nkosuo Bempa to go ahead and picket at the former President John Mahama's office. There is no sense in that picketing. Now this one says, ex-President Mahama has been vindicated for telling the NPP and this letter said that they have not been in power before and that they should be measured in criticizing his government. He has been vindicated by the actions and utterances of NPP leadership since they came to power in 2017. Now it is clear that the NPP leadership knows nothing about governance. They are only braggarts. Asanku, Santa Maria. What is your name?
The menu can say or see ye blogs no initiatives, but almost you do a chain. Obo boy, no, obo in Siampe.
And yeah, no, I make stem na me boy.
It is a stem no boy, dear. Almost promise 350. Brofono say from the scratch. And I almost back cry. You promise 200. And I tackle 126.
They built only 36 out of that and started right now.
Differentiate between was it 29?
Obviously, I would differentiate between the World Bank CE and the Mwanka Sounds Musi. And I have Nkosuo. But most parties say, Adam Musio, and I'm more initiative, no government that they buy. 80 say, part they are more completely a pie, say.
The complete 58.
58 completed that.
It's not true.
But the problem was that the completed one. But was classroom amenities, set tables, chairs near the navy hall.
And
no cry, 58.
Now, I expect to say, oh, by no, a damn way here, Kunya. And then you're so fast. And ye. Dan see what said the Yaja Sagame, they born don't come.
Sagleme, once I'm there, a bimujina court cry, bimu court jail cry because of Sagleme. I say me, I don't know what Faba. David, Sagleme, and no, I say no, a dow, go beside Sagleme, open Sagleme history.
So, school no yet, or my neighbor Padia, or be had the diagra, any ye. But as you see a can of cratch there, said ye, Omoma Yenya, any press war. Any hotos was say, Omobabe school ni ye a chance, the Ura Mahama, no dear, school no say no crano. And no, a honor ya odiano ejino. And on America will racket a weekend stand, yes. Say or no say, on one you soon means Eddie Beer Sukuno. Ah, ewo table so. So, and no cranatches are banning per se. O baby, or brand nipanon so about Piersoa, Omu here school nako. Now, she said, Nipani baby, now money baby on better. Now, I will say, near money no more. A papa said, or Nipa, your back cocky can Nipa boboso. Ama or show any yadia hodo, a cow. I was our quan so. Nipani you go school, not as a non council, any 7 the bambono, and so 8 year. Into one rain the bambono now, see school no quan, one corner cake. Now, Uncle Fire, the Anson Sam Refia, any a yana and school no ya papentino eno na awura nkroma edi free ne kwa said ya wo kan ho asem yi no enti e kan
ajo mama nkasa di hu fa so ono so nya free
esi eno no nko a
obi e o se Ghanaians dey obi e o se Ghanaians dey omo mfata se ombenya o se asantini ni fantini eni nkrani no dey omo mfata omo nse mfata se omo so ombenya be onu nya ye a o ko me ne no ko obi no jo mama me ne ni nyina ko obi
ka se me nya di na kasa
mate boss o de kasa
yes enti ba bia asam no woni se say ye na ye no ne kwan so na emomu no ye say oh me pese me breaking record bi obi ye na ne ho ahin ne ya wonti no me nso me nya ne nka se ma ya bro sa ye me yenhwe no eno ne ye na yi o.
Okay, all right. This is Home-Based Television Network and Penny Farm. Normally, so this year Kofi Dakon, he's a broadcast journalist, RFA, political activist, or a sympathizer of the NDC. RFA, Rafik Arun, chairman for Okankwe, Central of the new Patriotic Party. I'm normally to come on. HB, I will be a microphone 0501484671 0501484671. Now, quickly. You move away from there now. You share the comment made by the president at the Volta region. Abra Okowa Ghana for Patricia. One can say ye, Ibisu can say ye. Ibisu said that's the reality on the ground. The crane here back up. As more catch Voltarians catch Romono. Now Udi Agrodi, but as I'm say, Omunyadi Omotuba about a demand. And the idea these have become a whole lot of issues. And the idea now Yemfa dam spillage in Mfra. TNT and Umfrio, but before that, by exactly 9:40 maybe I'm to find out to me discussion now so fair now the ODA at the but Rafik Mamindi can busao. The president made a comment abroad when and Rose and Chikra Vice President Akoma 160,000 Ghana citizens in support of what the government did not move on so one year. But when the president were with the interact assembly CNO Ghana we had was out of the country, but of Fremont Paris friend, chief of staff, and Oman is setting interministerial committee, and Umina or by Umina Koye. What the president said in general, Diana Bekafa.
Okay, me that's it.
Yeah.
It's like first of all, me person me sympathize with Unianum.
Yeah.
Omo account was dam spillage.
Yeah.
I think it's very unfortunate. Bibisa AC, but under the circumstances, a natural thing. Like we don't have any other thing to do about it. You get it. The only thing I able to me say how to position your home so that in future no Bibisa intimacy as a country. Say basic no ma ano enye shit say the way no abano. Na midi if you hono. Me pese me capturing this for say bibi base na say nipa ehon kan ma yemfa politics indie nim too much.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day nipa enkwa ho asem na ye kan and their livelihood ehun hia pa. This is not a timer. It was say politics any niama bebre. There ni see down spillage by ye hundreds of people are displaced. Baby ebi mu hokra baby omdi beto kra asem na sa asem yaba na say ade che bia instead of ye be concentrating on near ye ya mass microphone no na ye the year politics we akọ can say we am say we enye say at the end of the day ebia na waka no na president ni ho omo set up interministerial committee DNA omo what is the purpose they intend omo set up that committee no. It is to see to it say omo hana omo so ye Ghanaians no ne e wo say aban eye mo no omo hwe na omo nye mo say that e wo say omo ha kade but the little support I dey be mo no e betumi ama sa oyaw ne whatever they have lost no e betumi abrasi kakra so aban aye eno apart from that yenya other government agencies apart from NADMO they even find say omo kra there that is omo major e was say omo ye say BBC say omona omudi enim and they make sure that relieve all the relief efforts no putting it in place and so far perfectly NADMO is working omo ye omo BBI said there SSA omo ye na allocation budget government ayamo no and also na omo to me ama omo I show more as I want to cry omo to me say adwuma no em fan say if there was no budget allocated for NADMO and can omo ye wo ho ni now it wouldn't have happened. Aside that, roads, you will say roads ministry are dedicated some 5 million. To say they should be able to use and from fixing most of the roads now are affected. No. Exactly. And then I know government has done so many other things. Apart from that, there were other corporate organizations almost Akobwa, who I think VRA and so many other corporate institutions are almost Akobwa. Apart from that, and so Ankran so Ekobwa for instance, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, say the Vice President of the Republic, Enchebia, obey flag bearer of MPP, and Science Channel, obey president. No, also exactly for the first time. Well, I know I want to say later.
So what the president said?
Making a donation as a personal, no, very important because this is a manner or running for flag bearership.
Yes.
Or war in the northern sector. Now, what is SME or sign or the campaign out to change and no try say a donor Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia a woman nipano. He doesn't just think about the position but he thinks about the people. I come make a personal donation of 160,000 Ghana cedis and also and I donate a whole lot of food items and other relief items to support the people, and that shows the mark of a good leader because he can't. At the end of the day, who person will lead you? Say nipa na obey lead.
Yes.
Say if by the time away winning as flag bearer, na say
at
the end of exactly. So president comments no sincerely.
Yes.
And I may pick you from the premise that my yengi politics in frame because now president Koye Wahono basically. First, he has shown say or a leader.
Yes.
And now BBAC wakoho. Now say during campaigns, campaigns, MPP nim say yen we know of Volta region areas be but campaign I say koho. We go there. So anyebia say ohokra say MPP en we know ho me sure say MPP enya zero.
Hello, good morning. Gideon, unless you check the studio for me to trust.
So it is a president Akoye wa committee sir national a lot of commitments to fight this thing. Na say wakoho personally. Now oni omo din kita ho. Na say wa catch omo say ono o take off no. Off now ono take as president or take ma do say obehwe Ghana nyina so. No cry na say nje no cry. He did not take the oath to take care of only Ashanti region and I say Eastern region on Ofi. It is for the whole Ghanaians. Now, Ohana Assembly see no, omunye Ghanaians and also omunye Ghanaians. So basically, he's telling them say, omunye omufa bibianto nchen. Now, ono he's a president for all. And unti na waba hono. Now, emuna jokingly oka say, say yemfani say, battle na omushe. Omo to aba mamia. Exactly, and can say and can have
some jokes are expensive.
No. NDC for number metie one of the Queen mothers.
Yes.
Now Queen mother no utie na sema utumi say she's a very intelligent woman and na your kind
body tip crowd has
exactly.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
You Papa Kasa.
Pato, the Oman Penny can maybe member Hamekaka because little to the other one. I'm a Friday card in Swing Radical. Now, what would you say? No more trouble, my men are again, and Fata. It's so no free or cast some real free or so for the fee. Also, well, more Macan or a hero Mukakoda. Now, about to have one seminar, general. Maybe chance I'm going to be a pioneer.
All right, my audition na yanko. Yes.
You. Kasa ye drapade.
Okay.
Na nipa wenum kasa na ye de hye won so. Na olumai won say what de ye bu nkompo hwe ye chi a. Wa ke kan se mo.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay. I'm too.
Enti say chairman kasa ensem na wo kan ye ni nyina no. De wo de be hye ho no de woni wo hema na ya adwen se eno de eye jokes bi keke ena na oye enipa wa ho hiahiem enipa kwa ho kirem.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, Papa Pachoma nesu ka kama mena kasa.
Yeah, good morning.
What's it?
Good morning.
Aha. About you.
Yeah, I make a contribute to the Mamokan.
You.
Yeah, I'm listening and say MPP for no, I don't know, the winner or Mano Omubono and your colleague. And at the same time as a president, you know, I did we are with the dear girl, but this situation of any good as we now would be across her. All right, MPP need not to know what Casano. As a material story not coming out, to be frank and honest, and yet all that good because you could see a dancing rhythm or sing rhythm, a whole new rhythm. Because you should then be a one and come to see the beer and sun a hole, and then I believe that thing come on. Let me just say, how you train, not that to be an net say. And you know, Auntie for your millionaire, and you good or man or myself, or me to say or mine or myself. I can't walk on that.
That's what it says.
Enti enipa akwa ho hiahia mu enipa hwere adwapade sebe hwese de oman te bia akwa akoye ahokyere ene ahodwan ohia sikakom ne aduane kom a enipa wom enipa ntimi nkono waba enipa ntimi ntono wadi enipa ntimi de woton ye firi anaye ntokwa.
All right. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You Papa Bacho Kasawai.
The program na me pese me baso.
Oh also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lady, good morning.
Morning, it's you.
Fine. And you only say, yeah, Papa Bakuno, can say, school solutions in William. But the person who said most of government schools in Ankasa are from Gold Coast, either from outskirts of the town. The Chrono Akosu Kakran Kakran. One school criminal. Woman private schools no multiple to and and now woman private school land and no mudesa. It is okay about Nkosuo school. I am part of former government, you know. Nkosuo school and bush here. And your bush. Some was there because we say the schools are in outskirts of the town. And they say they are corona for as some say the all kind of and yes, the abandoned school here were bush said bush among phone to Menko.
All right, what is your thought?
Slide, maybe I'm making some quick comment. Maybe making some quick comment. I say some schools as I'm not a lot of people are taking it out of context. Nya me kind say some schools no almost is here, NDC is here. Now MPP buy no. Ni almost decided somewhere because of the location no. Say ABR in future a chrono be grow a bit but now as at now no. The towns no grow enko drew so as enko drew honity abino in its own wisdom I decided say obe make it day schools no into boarding we see boarding houses so that students no be kwakot now no my school omo kwan no ma ba no
enti sabre no ye bra enipa hia rekekere na ohia nkuna hye na ohia anida so onsem bi no hu se akye so emu ye obi akwaje besia ya koye kuya ensuo na betwa fa ne no bae so nyina obi ataade ene sebe ne ntoma a waye nkakra akra ato ede dandan ne ho ensuo na befa ne nyina akọ obi edabre ahohoro de kọ anani atutu aka ne nsem ogina obi mantwea anaka emu na yede na akọtena asole dan ba bi ne yede na akọgina enti oman ni nyina ni daso ne tipejafo ene omampani a sebe ye ni da wo so na wo ba ya was it when who say me can munti and makase monto aba
Debbie one can say Mr. one can say one can say
what do you fat one
Debbie one can say
what do you fat one I'll say records no say ka batwo nkwa na mehwe so a
votes onya e woman no be so exactly one can say
was say a school ni wo wura mo say nya sa na wo kan ya wo de wo kan ya no so wo te ase sa na wo pa kire.
No, so don't take someone out of context. Men can say omo to abano man.
Akankasa no.
Yes.
Enyo obi behwe anu aka kire say wo ye kwase yanko ana.
Obi a wonchire mu. Eni enti na mo nso mo antiase wo kasa omampani ekaye no. Ebi a won so fa the joke.
Na CEO.
Yes.
Sabre no eye bre a ye didi presi.
Na so ye super ye gan.
Okoka wo.
Good first ye super ye gan.
Me say na say me say ya say yen sere wo. Yen kraki joke ya say.
Oni mana. O kan sa no.
Yes.
Ne dan hohoro ye.
Ye nyina ye tumi
o kire adwapade.
Mutumi
ne momo no omampani ba ye no. Ono de okoche ya no obi onya akwanya ko ne nchen. Woni na ka so msem. Ebia Sabi.
Hello, good morning.
Propaganda.
Good morning. It's you, Pampacho. Jinaye nakasa mami why?
Omo benia se ro ka ya no.
Ai.
Le strep
ma NDC for family politics. So I tell you, because obi ebu fuko bi webi kwa no yo kwan ya ogba so nipa no kuma be den ebe dijo na be ya nipa na ni be ha de ajibi enti adi we ke atom na so ko kasa se mo se ya ba to kwa na de ade na ni ni se any offensive word ya ojusu ye just a joke and be ya we na bo ma ha de na wa tare na je o tun ya ni wo so ye de kwa ko no ya sama ka ya de na stre any people papa say they shouldn't misquote the president. Not one say, get the joke already. No, or shit. And I would really be doing that.
I said,
Yeti Romano, yet about to us a Mudi agro. Now we have created
about to us
anybody be a sabi, nebi no muda deja. And Qualano, any appeal for near Bata near Yalefo, on Motibium. Na abato onkomo na ye kodi na me ye kasa no ono achire mu no o se owura mahama ba omi akoye no ono de ekoyi ntobo akakra ena ode no dode kakra eta achire na oluma nso koye
ono he stood in for the government na the 10 million or kase o ma dedicate any 5 million no ma dedicate
ono de any personal contribution no de koye
also supporting ba mi akasa no se the support the abanya dikan aye ne dada
very well enti o de akoye no nsadu ena wasa akoyi o ma yi mosu
Alaji bebu 2 million I'm sorry.
Joye no kura de se wan kokura na ka self atase ene wan kokura ye nim se wa ma because obi o ya omu na osa ko kan wura ne ya omu akoyi na yimosu ko hye no aweho de
ande waji ne 2 minutes Alaji kasa clear say obi a o hwe ehun say President Koye no say sisi attention ni na ko say last part now okay no say sisi obisa say there no Koye ni we refi kra the main reason now President the main reason now President ko hon committee government funds sika government edebe boasa sa relief processes and no committee oye niam we do indicate ni on be in the immediate term and in the long term so ni ombeya said the ebeya sadi assign ba people will not be affected the way they are affected ni nyina no yenka ho asem ye ka trivialities because NDC are reducing the whole argument ni panel to coin even the risk and whatever involved
listen that because
so the point is that
too long Professor most time ya no ye bie ye o na ansa na o mo be bie no o mo de nhihye egu akwam even brain no a omo bie no mpo no ba adanofo no CEO no ene na bedwafo ene atitirufo atrankonwafo no enyina akọbọọdọ mpem kọfẹ
na say the one who says you atopa
chief and as course no this is not the first time as I said even in other areas and now the fact say omo kan ho asem no doesn't mean say almost feelings you now people have built their houses in those areas and I mean whether uni omo kan uni omo ankokan who told you say the people were not aware say there was going to be dam spillage. You understand sometimes and say you bet too futuro egu nipeni these things were discussed, they knew this was going to happen, but as to the level of the extent of a damage you know and I to me now I could see a disaster. Abino is the government doing
artificial disaster.
The Abino is the Abino doing what it's supposed to do or not? That is the question you should ask yourself. President Kohono, will committing government resources to support the people or not? Millions of cities has been committed to such processing. Then let's ask ourselves, these things that happen under more can say John Mahamani your friend saying Bagri Dam, John Mahama that is where he comes from. The people who get affected, and there you can say John Jinapo Krum, Yapi, John Mama, or in the right hand man, John Mama also on of Savannah region. As we speak, has there not been flooding there? And what has John Mama done? You understand? There has been
declared state of emergency.
On time when those things happen, did we declare any state of emergency? You see, sometimes we shouldn't speak as if
no
problem. There's no problem about that. But at the end of the day, Saglemeno, ask yourself what actually went on and what stage have we gotten to the extent say and there ebimu jina trial because of Saglemen. You say NCBA the brebe con so because it is for the more track record. When this case nachi Saglemen when this case nachi sika opp edi and abodi kogusa eko we still hono and there Saglemen there's no even proper, there's no drainage system there, there's no light there, there's no water. What was signing contract amount now almost spending more than 3 times the money up to now. And that is why your people are there. And I'm telling you, most of them are jail bound. And no wonder says
that's where my people are there.
Yes,
you see,
that's why your people. Listen, that's why your people are in court. And yes, the people no omo di enim eko di sasika na and then ojina court no omo na make your people omo di enim eko yes corrupt practices na sika na mo ka se mo de be yes ejuma no mo di sasika na about 3 times of it mo di sasika na ewia ejuma no still ye hu hwe wo ho no eno na omo jina court and na omo ye like it or not Saglemeno people are there and the government is taking the necessary steps and the part of building of this you have seen and then having
Sigana Olman Beko 2 years or the education sector.
Yes.
The accommodator upon the one more deal.
No, we see that's the mistake I'm making. Nipano was speaking to just heads of assisted secondary schools. Now these people were sitting there. They are not like
was Nipana school. Ako nyantitie ehini mudie na aboane daachen
na was the buses who bus any media apo abre nipa no say apo we na fa control so the one bus any dormitory all right woman pickups woman buses we are signing so the point is that your mama say Ghana 50 years. Your mama said 50 years. The next 50 years. Now the grand quite to me back. Your mama can say signing out. Mostly 50 years. Signing out. Thank you very much. We are now switching. I'll 1 minute. Midi by we no me chia ke say the coma me constituency chairman ni ashi any me honorable member of parliament. Na ke say pa no e coma His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ni no ka for Haja Samira Baumia ejuma dia obo edi aboa nukunu e wa Ashanti region wa ba Greater Accra we share coordinators enu say nsempana oka no eto asum na obi anim say MPP mpembeso ayedu die Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ina betumi breaking it na my yes right delegates police station executives coordinators constituency executives obia oto abani binu Monkai number 2 Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia NKBA on the 4th now abedani ye flag bearer na ono na NDC ni jomama omusro
all right bedasi Alhaji
Mamenchia me boss ame Jenfi.
Okay.
Ora no nyam for me chia o. Na menchia amasama.
Propaganda secretary.
Sedem.
Okay.
Ono so amasama ya ni da so no.
All right.
Onya akwanya no kura no. Wakɔhye school dan ase a wo sima akɔ akyerefo.
Okay.
Ene empotemu a wa hyase ye di dwuma.
All right. Thank you.
No assembly no ankasa de ne
sa
ahyase se.
Mo pe kasa tu.
Omo ntimi nye
assembly propaganda.
Thank you very much.
propaganda.
SMG Arena, Kaswa, SMG Arena, Kaswa. On the 27th October, it's happening live at XMG Arena at Kaswa. Let's all join us and have a rollicking time there. SMG Arena, Kaswa. My people there, let's read this to 27th and have a rollicking time.
When I was saying,